Sunday.
Sunday.
It's the PrimeCap stream. And yeah, we're going to be doing some sculpting, and we have a couple caps to give away as well later. So if you stick around for a little bit, you might have a chance to get one of them. I'll show you some of those later. So I'm essentially right now I'm getting a synth ready to sculpt. So I'm just building up a base right now. For any of those unfamiliar, the synth is one of Binge's creations from Hungerworks Studio. And yeah, it's a base that you use to build keycaps on.
Gives you like the perfect stem.
Yeah. So I should probably do this more visible in the camera here.
It's hard to like work and
let me just
show
closer. There we are. So
do you have an idea of what you might be sculpting after you finish the base there?
I'm not sure yet. I was going to take some suggestions from some people and see if there's anything that they were really interested in. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of make something up off the top of my head. I've got a new sculpting medium that I'm trying out that I'm excited to see how it works, called Monster Clay. And it's like a wax kind of, so you can actually heat it up. I'll give you a little demonstration here. It's essentially going to solidify all of the parts together that I've just added on in chunks. And then I'll let it cool down for a few minutes here. Then I can start working it.
How long does it kind of stay soft-ish?
It depends on how big of a chunk it is, really. But it tends to cool down.
Pretty quickly?
Yeah, it melts at around 70 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
And yeah, it cools down to a workable temperature if it's a small enough amount in like a couple minutes, maybe.
And how long can you work at?
Angry penguin? That sounds difficult. Someone
suggested a penguin before.
It's Omega. How's it going, dude?
Yeah.
Check out that guy. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got this set on fixed focus. Here, let me just set this up. Let's see if we can get autofocus working here. Oh, yeah, I gotta put it on my palm.
Yeah.
This is like back. It's kind of like transparent. Yeah, then we got this candy cane one. Nice and simple. You know, just straight up little candy cane inside. Cap. So it's kind of a fun little festive one. Okay, so we got one penguin request here.
Not one penguin.
I guess I'll have to try that. Is that what people would want the most? Penguins? Do people like penguins? I don't know. I kind of like penguins.
They're kind of neat.
Yeah.
They're pretty resilient and they deal with harsh conditions, some of them.
Should I do like a penguin face or like a whole penguin? Or should I do like a penguin sliding on its belly with a tiny like head on the front of the cap and like a big fat body?
Really? Fourth favorite bird? What's your first favorite bird?
I'm gonna guess toucan. Oh, Mario.
I don't know what that looks like.
He looks like Pengu. Do you guys remember Pengu?
Yeah. Giant prehistoric chicken.
Yeah.
Isn't that just like a dinosaur?
Yeah. Did you see that amber that they found that had a dinosaur feather in it?
Yeah.
Or a dinosaur tail with feathers on it? I thought that was kind of cool. Okay. Let's think about this for a bit here.
Frank rolled up some of that and put it on the table, and I thought it was chocolate.
Yeah.
I didn't eat it, but I was tempted to. It
looks like chocolate.
It looked tasty. And he tried to do it again, and I scolded him.
This is a challenge, because I don't know what I want to make. I should have thought of that.
It's hard, eh?
Yeah.
And someone's like, make an angry penguin, and you're like,
Penguin's a tough one.
I know. I normally try and work from a photo or a picture.
Yeah, but I kind of want to like make something up from scratch.
So, think of what an angry penguin feels like and turn that into shapes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
So it doesn't have to look like an angry penguin, but you're channeling angry penguin into the cap.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
channel me some angry penguin.
yeah, so what do angry penguins... I don't know, something about fish. I can't get any fish. It's too salty. I don't know.
There's not enough sea ice.
Oh, it's like that polar bear video.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it low.
Yeah. Reasonably low. At least for what I can do.
Just do a nose. Okay.
I'm gonna do like one of those like evil plotting penguins, you know? With like the beady little eyes. So I should start by shaping the beak here. Like the underlay. Try to like get this evened out here. Oops. So the neat thing about this wax, it actually I'm enjoying it. You have to do a lot of finishing work once you get it to the right shape, but I'm enjoying it a lot more than the Sculpey to work with overall.
Because it doesn't move around so much?
Yeah. I think it's because it holds its position better. So I think I might bring the beak down and over the front of the cap. I think that'll look good. So we'll rough this in here. PETA. So it's a little cool to work with right now, it seems like.
Didn't put any music on today?
No. Do you guys want music? I figure it just distracts people. Unless it's too boring, I don't know.
I guess there's only a couple of us here.
There's not a lot of people today. Sunday, right? Everyone's got lives and stuff.
Lives? What are those things?
Yeah.
You mean people just don't do keycaps all day?
Yeah.
Well, I know some of you do.
You did you end up playing any more Overwatch, Omega?
Christmas bag, Christmas bag. What are other Christmas objects? I have bows and lights.
You should draw like Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Yeah.
Alright. But the Santa Claus version we know of, like the iconic version, isn't that like a Coca-Cola?
You don't have to do that Santa Claus.
Oh, should I just channel Santa Claus? And...
Yeah. Do like a drunken mall Santa. Everyone loves drunken mall Santas.
Where should I start? With his beard?
Yeah, his face, maybe.
Do you think someone receiving a cap will want a bag with a drunken mall Santa on it?
I think people will appreciate it.
Yeah?
It's artistic value.
No, life's a laugh.
You got a ton of packages going out? That's funny. How many do you got?
20.
20, obviously, yeah. Derp.
Mm.
Thanks for tuning in, people who've just hopped on. So we're just doing some sculpting. We got some caps to give away in a little bit, if you're into it. Not sure how we're going to do it yet, but I'll make something up in a few minutes here.
Drunken mall Santa. It's gonna look horrible. I guess that's the idea.
Mm-hmm. You want to make him have like... You want to make it look like it's from like Mad Magazine or something.
I didn't peruse a lot of Mad Magazine in my day.
Well, you just missed out then, didn't you?
Well, I guess so.
Okay. Let's get this straightened out here.
Is there a sculpt of ours that you're most excited to like make?
Me?
Yeah, you. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I just want to. I want to finish all of this stuff and start pouring. I want to finish all the mold preparations and the sculpting and get pouring, but there's still a lot of work to be done before we can get to that point. So I have to just deal with it. So I'm trying to give him like trying to sculpt in an angry penguin beak right now. If you can, it's hard to tell, but that's gonna be like the front of the cap right there, and so I'm gonna curve the beak over the front and have like the ridge of his beak going over the top of the cap, with like his like penguin face up at the top here, and yeah, maybe if I've got room, I'll put like a fish in his beak down below. Yeah, he's gonna be pissed off. He's gonna be like he's gonna be an angry boy. So yeah, so I should probably like bring this down here.
We need to get another one of those tools.
Yeah, order one off of interwebs. Speaking of tools, if you guys ever want to look for like tools and stuff, I put together a list of some of the tools available on Amazon on our website that you can get. So it might save you the headache of having to like search for ones that will work for what you're doing, because we've already been there, done that headache. Trying to figure it out. Let's just get this straight and even before we go anywhere. Because this isn't quite centered well yet. take off a little bit here.
I don't know if he's very drunk and mom, but there's my Santa.
Hold him up. All right. Got a drunk mall Santa there. For people who are just tuning in, this is the 2 caps that we're giving away today. Let's see if we can get some light on that. Get some focus going here. You can do it, camera. I believe in you.
I believe.
Kind of a one-off Shelby. No, I guess you can see the underside too if you want.
I think the white is hard to focus on too.
Yeah, this camera is not good enough. I am probably gonna pick up a new streaming camera someday soon. If this one.
After Christmas deals.
Yeah. Because this one is infuriating. Alright, that's one of them. Yeah, the blue and the light is kind of funny. There's a candy cane. Yay, tiny candy cane.
We're also doing a mini raffle for candy canes and tiny gingerbread right now.
Yes, yeah.
It's on the site.
Yeah, if you guys do want a tiny gingerbread or candy cane, yeah, hop over to the site.
Check it out.
There's a raffle up and running.
Yeah, just a cup of fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a limited edition Christmas cap release.
I'm making the bags right now. You could have creepy mall Santa.
Yeah. I will treasure that bag forever.
Try Rudolph.
You should do Rudolph, who had plastic surgery and has like a human nose now.
That might be difficult. I don't actually have like a red. It would just look like a person with antlers.
That'd be kind of funny.
I don't really know what a reindeer. Well, I probably
no, you just draw a deer, but then instead of it's like button nose, put like a human nose. It looks so weird.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I've already drawn a circle on this one for his red nose, so I'll do that for now.
So let's just like weld this stuff together.
Reindeer.
So you can see I'm kind of like welding these back chunks together that I've stuck on. So you can kind of just push some of that molten wax together there so that it becomes cohesive. So I'm going to build its head back up here. Do penguins have like, I should probably look up a picture of a penguin.
So you're just channeling penguin?
Yeah.
I mean, you can still look up a penguin.
I just wanted to figure out where their eyes are. His eyes are going to be like right here. Right there. That's a good spot. And then that'll be his like beak. So, wait, let me draw this on. I can get started chiseling it out.
Is that how you're gonna?
I'm gonna try it out.
Taking it away.
Yeah. So that's the eyes. I might like add the eyes on. And this is the beak.
favorite Christmas carol at all?
Which Christmas carol annoys me the least? That's the question. I don't know. I used to, huh?
I was gonna say I like silver bells.
That's not too bad.
It's not about like religion. I guess it's about consumerism, but
Is it?
Well, it's talking about shoppers running home with their treasures, like gifts. But it's also talking about like festiveness. I don't know. I hate the little drummer boy.
Yeah. Do people actually like that?
I don't know. Just drives me crazy though. I guess I've lucked out recently. I haven't gone to any like shopping malls, or I haven't worked in retail where like it's Christmas music that starts in November.
Oh yeah.
Or October now, probably. Some places.
October.
Wow, they start putting stuff out like 2 holiday or so ahead.
Okay. So that's like basically
It's like a robot. A robot penguin.
roughed out where I'm gonna like build it. I just have to make sure to be really careful with the front here, because if this sticks out too far, we'll have problems. Just trying to see if I can build up his back of his head a little bit. I should probably go back to Twitch. All right. So drummer boy.
Christmas rap.
Getting woken up to the drummer boy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how fast December came this year. Feels like there was like no time at all, and then all of a sudden it's just boom, Christmas again. Okay. What do you guys think we should do for the giveaway? Should we just do like a raffle, or should we do something competitive? What do you prefer, random chance or competitive? I can just make a Google Doc.
Do you trust your skills?
I guess it depends on what we're doing. Should I make his eyes like super beady? What do you guys think? Realistic eyes or beady eyes?
It depends. Do you want to like fill them in later?
Yeah.
Separately?
Yeah, I was probably gonna make them colored.
So then you want to be able to like...
I could get beads.
Yeah.
Do we still have those beads?
So what size of beads?
I guess like maybe the size of Shelby's eyes. That size?
Yeah, I have some beads like that. Those are big beads though, like that whole... That's just part of the bead that you can see.
Yep. You don't have to get them now. Just gonna keep working at this here. Excuse me. So penguins always have very expressive eyebrows, if I remember correctly. So let's add a little bit. Let's give this penguin some personality here. I should change the focus. How's it going? Let's see here.
Oh, hello! Well, he was supposed to be an angry penguin, right? So he would be expressing his emotions via the eyebrows.
I should give him those like spiky ones that you see sometimes.
Is that like the macaroni penguins? Is that a thing? Am I just telling stories?
I've never
with
heard
friends?
of something about macaroni penguins.
Macaroni penguins?
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Something like that. Get something like sticking way up there.
Ah, it's totally a penguin.
A macaroni penguin?
Yeah.
Is it the one with the eyebrows?
That one?
Yeah, that's the one. Nice. Good work.
I know my penguins, apparently.
Like he's been cheated on. It's like his nest, like someone else laid eggs in his nest.
Or took over his nest.
When he wasn't there. Now he's raising someone else's penguins. Let's see here. Y'all having a good Sunday so far? How's it going? What is it? Penguin species. Yeah, that's the one. That's actually the picture that I was thinking of when I was like angry penguin, you know? I don't know if I can do something that good. I'm not the best sculptor, but I'll try to do something fun. Okay. All right. Someone was just asking about the Shelby caps.
He's so cute.
He's pretty fun.
It's pretty cute.
I guess I should probably like gonna have to like sculpt these so they're not overhanging. Da, da, da.
Do you have a link for the Twitch stream?
Oh yeah, Twitch. Hold on just a sec.
I mean, I do have a few Shelbys, but we're gonna release them. Like, actually,
Yeah, we haven't released the Shelby yet.
Yeah, I put a few on the site.
Yeah, it's like preemptive, but
just for fun.
we're in like our.
I want to make some like cool colorways of them. Will probably be one of our first sales in January. You can see us doing it pretty early in January.
Most likely, yeah. But we can rotate through the bunch. Okay, so.
Well, I'll do them all. You know, I need to make some molds of the new Klaken. I'll get that one.
Let's give a bit of definition here. Where the head meets the beak. This almost looks like a rabbit right now. Once I get the beak roughed in, though, it'll start to look a bit more sculpt-like or more penguin-like. Guess I should scoop out the eyes before I go any further and get those built up.
Worst snowflake ever. Let's keep adding lines.
It looks like a bullet hole through glass.
Really intricate. Or like a trippy spider web.
It's a perfect little snowflake. It's those damn snowflakes again. He's undercover. He's trying to get some of that rabbit chow. So,
Just like pellets.
yeah. Don't blame him. Okay, I'm just gonna like play around with the beak for a little bit here and see if I can make it look a little beakier. Beak off. I don't know if you guys are old enough, but do you remember a show called Beakman's Lab? Some of you might be old enough.
Beakman's Lab or Beakman's World?
It was Beakman's Lab. And it was like back when Bill Nye the Science Guy first started. He was like, he had like a rat friend.
Like a weird rat friend.
Yeah.
I just remember something with like an eggplant. They were like dropping it off a little bridge thing. I think that's the only thing I remember. Eggplant.
Back when there was like a science guy showdown to see who would be the science guy.
I could do some more palm trees.
Yeah, everyone loves palm trees.
Should I do more palm trees?
If you want to. We did a very limited run for those. That was
Yeah,
just
I didn't
for
really. I haven't even made that many in cherry yet. So.
No.
Maybe there is a chance. I'll write it on my list.
One day.
Well, I do want to make some things and just put them on the side. But it's just like.
Just fun little one.
I don't know. I like having things up there.
Yeah.
It's fun to have sales, but.
Pingu.
No one really has regular rat friends. What about Charlie? He has lots of rat friends.
Charlie
Day.
Charlie Day.
He's Rat King, isn't he?
The 1984 palms. Yeah, we made so few of those.
Well,
I think
there was so much stuff that I was trying to make at one time.
the real like palm inserts were just like we just gave away as a prize for people during a sale. But yeah.
There's some other like retro things I could do in there.
Do you guys see that news story where that guy cemented his head inside a microwave?
And it took like
They did like
5 firemen to get him out.
Yeah. That was kind of gave me a lark.
I don't think it was the onion.
I don't know. That was a real story.
What's happening in BC? It's pretty sunny. It's been sunny for the past couple days.
Yeah, we're
It's a little chilly, but it's not like freezing.
Yeah. We had snow once so far this year when we were in Mexico. So that was, I was kind of sad, honestly. I missed it just because we never get snow. But then we had a month of rain, which was,
Kind of good.
I liked rain. I really like rain, so it didn't bother me too much. But yeah, now we're just kind of hunkering down to do some sculpting and getting all of our molds ready. It's going to be like a couple weeks of pouring molds and stuff, whatnot, and then we'll be ready for the new year, which will be nice. We've got, I think, 5 more stickers going to be ready to go in the next little bit, and then I'm right now working on trying to get a place set up that'll do some merchandise like t-shirts for our web store. So if you guys want to get some like, Clacken themed or like Shelby themed shirts, we might have some of those available in the near future. if we can get there.
Stickers!
Yeah, and stickers, of course.
I like stickers. Did you ever have a sticker book?
No.
Or did you just...
Oh, maybe I did. I don't know. All I remember is having a bunch of Pokemon cards in a book when I was like a kid or something like that. And Magic cards. I collected like playing cards and like Marvel cards more when I was younger.
I had Pokemon cards and Magic cards.
Yeah.
And hockey cards for a while.
Yeah, hockey cards were big.
I still have a Dominic Hassett card hanging around somewhere. I use him as a coaster. He's got a case on it.
Is that valuable?
No, I think it's worth a couple bucks or something.
That's cool.
Every piece of clothing needs to be cap related.
Yeah. Awesome. So I kind of want to put some eyes in here so he looks more like alive.
Do you want to find you some beads?
Sure. It's gonna be a pissed off penguin. I'm gonna open up the entry form. Forms. Just bear with me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna create an entry form for the giveaway. And short answer. Okay. Do we need any more information aside from like
No, we'll email them for their
email
address.
and Reddit? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna post it in the chat, you guys, and you can enter. Wait, I gotta link this to one sec. I just gotta link it to Is it up in the settings?
You go into responses and
Oh,
you
yeah.
create a form.
Okay. Sorry about the hold up, you guys. Here it is. Cool. So the giveaway entry form should be up there if you guys want to enter for those caps. Wunderbar. Thank you. Oh.
That's what I used. But I had it on an angle, so you just got the...
That looks funny.
Just like that. It does look like a rabbit.
Sorry.
It's like a weird, like,
He looks.
futuristic robot rabbit.
Yeah.
Like futurism. I don't know. I do kind of see the penguin though with his... Is that where his eyes would be though? If it was a penguin?
Yeah.
I guess so. Cool.
At least I think that's where they'll be.
It isn't this angry penguin.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Let's rock and roll here. Thanks for tuning in, all you guys from Discord, by the way. It's always fun to have you guys on. Hope you guys' weekend is going well. Yeah. Welly. Mm-hmm. So I'm just kind of trying to get his head kind of evened out here with the way it places. I mean, this is obviously, I'm not going to finish this today, but I'll try to get it roughed out as well as I can before the end of the stream with the giveaway. Just trim off some of this excess here so it's not too fat. I wonder how far down I can take this before we...
You don't want to go too far, remember?
Yeah, I don't want to leave any like gaps or like thin patches. That's the thing. I should probably actually check the depth there. That's good. I should mention big shout out to Binge for his lovely synth. It's a dream to work on. I think there may be some left at Tech Keys if anyone out there is interested in picking one up and trying out some sculpting. You might have a good time with it. It's tedious, but it's fun.
We got some new ones, Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Do I like it being higher up there? I kind of... No, it's better sloped down a bit. So I'm just kind of like... This is going to be like... You know how like penguins have their fat ass chest? That's kind of like his beak. You know, he's got his eye and then his beak, and it's going to be resting on his fat ass chest. That's going to be dope. Be all pudgy, angry pudgy penguin. So pudgy. There's a raccoon on the roof running around right now.
A squirrel.
Do you think so? It sounded heavier than a squirrel. Well, I guess they're all fat right now because it's almost winter.
Yeah.
I guess it is. It's not winter yet. It's almost. It's getting cold up here, but yeah, maybe that's what you heard. It was probably a squirrel.
It was some kind of rodent.
Got a lot of animals around here. Even though we live in the downtown in the city, there's like all these like random animals. I guess that's normal. Oh, sorry, I missed out. Yeah, I'm using I'm using Monster Clay for those wondering, not Sculpey. I actually don't really like using Sculpey that much. Lisa likes it, but I'm like...
I haven't worked with the Monster Clay much yet.
The Monster Clay I really like because I like the being able to like heat it up to soften it. With Sculpey, it'll never be hard enough for me to work with it the way that I like to work with stuff. It's always like too squishy. So when I press on it, it'll like squish out in a weird way that I don't like. But yeah, I was thinking about making these look all nice and cool up here, you know, like. Something like that. Something's not going to cut your fingers when you press it, though. Let's switch over to something. Should I be using a heated tool right now? Let's try it out. Yeah.
That we're better?
Yeah, you can soft bake. You can bake Sculpey. You can like use a blow dryer on it or a heat gun too if you want to just harden it up a bit. But I mean, there's aspects of Sculpey I really like, but I just get frustrated with it because it's never like I can't get it to this state where it's hard enough for me to be able to work it properly, just the way that I work.
I like the idea of the heating tool with the soldering iron.
Yeah, I know, eh? It's like a ghetto
Whatever
Kerr Ultra Waxer for. I don't know. I've been using it. It's kind of good. I never use it directly with the wax though, because it cooks really, really at a low temperature. Okay. I know this is pretty preemptive right now because I'm not even really done sculpting his face, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to just throw that in.
What's it say? Color of Canada?
Oh, wicked. Glad you dig 'em, man. You managed to snag one. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, the jazz caps. I think we were working on the jazz caps for like a year.
Yes. You mean I was working on it?
Yeah.
Well, because we changed the design of the cap we were making it in like several times. Like we started making those in the like 0.9 or the chaos.
The chaos
ones.
caps, yeah.
And then, we changed it to a new chaos cap, and then we changed it to a cherry cap, and then we like did all these SA caps, and then I'm trying to make these.
It's starting to look a bit more penguiny. Oh, you got a gimpy one, yeah.
The gimpy ones are pretty much like nice ones.
They're pretty
just have
decent.
like a piece of dust in them.
Yeah, see, that's the most annoying thing when you're
It's
making.
just so hard. They get little bits in them, and I can't like.
It's so hard to like. You have to be really careful and like clean your molds meticulously. Otherwise,
It
yeah,
just gets in there.
you spend a lot of time in front of a compressor with using compressed air to like clean out your molds. This cap is gonna haunt my dreams forever.
You think so? Just like angry penguin all night?
This cap will haunt my dreams forever. Should I do his mouth going up? Right there. Or should I do straight?
Should he be frowning? Is he grimacing?
Like that.
Besides, it looks so funny.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. It's
a work in progress. It's just a fresh sculpt. You know, put 10 more hours into that, and you got something that's.
Yeah. It's so hard to.
Said it looks more eagle-like. I guess his nose is pretty distinct.
Yeah, I know, because it hooks down, and penguins have a pointy beak. I could oh yeah, maybe that's what I should do, is just make him have a pointy beak by taking out this bottom part here.
Yeah, because that's way too far over.
Alrighty. Are you guys collecting a lot of franc coins? I should make a thing for franc coins where if you get 500,000 of them, you get a free cap or something. Something actual.
Yeah, because why else do you need franc coins? Except as prestige to be I have this many franc coins.
Maybe there will be a special Twitch cap that you can get if you get enough coins from watching Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be kind of fun. Someone will figure out how to hack it though, just to get the cap, and then flip it. Yeah, how people are.
People. What a bunch of bastards.
Mm-hmm. Had a good time playing Overwatch with Omega. I'm so bad at that game. I wish I could dedicate more of my life to it. Okay, let's draw in some beakage.
I'm never going to sell my franc coins. They'll blow up like Bitcoin.
One day, yeah? Yeah, this totally looks like a chicken now. Excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
I like it. He's got character.
How many entries do we have? Ooh.
You should probably post your form again because you have different people.
Oh yeah. So if any of you guys haven't entered yet, we got a form here for you. If you wanna get in on the, we're giving away a couple caps. I'll show you guys again here. Did I turn off autofocus? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna just control the focus myself. There we go. You can see that's a Shelby. I was calling it Blue Lagoon just because of how he turned out. Oh god, what have I done? I can't believe you've done this. It'll match, yeah, it'll match, definitely. Okay. Before I lose this. Oh yeah, I didn't show the candy cane, damn it. It was on our Instagram earlier today if you guys noticed it. This one hasn't been polished yet. It'll get polished though.
The Clackens, the new Clackens will probably come out in the new year. We got to do a bunch of molding first before we release them.
Yeah, we're in our molding phase right now, getting a bunch of new stuff ready to go. But then we'll have a whole bunch of awesome stuff ready in the early new year, different sets and whatnot. And I don't know, is anyone out there going to Seattle? Anyone?
Gotta book our flight still.
I'm excited too. Oh man, colors. It's
Just to do colors?
it's the thing is I have to get through the molding. I just have to. It's so
Before you can think about the fun stuff.
yeah. Before I can think about any of the fun stuff, I got to put in the time. Right now.
Yeah, we're gonna go in January.
January, yeah.
Probably in the summer too, because it's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
It's starting to look a little bit more like a penguin.
Do you see? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I need my silicone donger. Donger.
The summer one's gonna be so huge. I think last year it was
Yeah.
really big, and this year it was really big, and next year I think it's gonna be.
It was so hard to like even just like talk to people just because it was so big. It was so crowded. We went into the
Yeah, Vancouver.
yeah, we went into the like the place where all the keyboards were, and it was like wall to wall people.
You just like can't even look at the keyboards because it's like 2 people deep trying to
Yeah.
be like, oh, look at them.
Yeah, everyone was like swarming. It was crazy. It was awesome.
Yeah, having one in Vancouver will be fun too.
This needs to be heated up.
First West Coast one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy, like just how many people there are that all up into it.
Yeah, I was impressed. It was nice to see so many people like close to where we live too, because like usually you feel like everyone's so spread out. That's the beauty of the meetups, I guess. Give his beak some more definition so I can like keep it separated when we're pouring. It'd be cool to have it so that like there's a mirror inside his head that reflects the LED out the beak. So there's like a light shining out the front. Like put a mirror at 45 degrees inside there and then cast clear.
That'd be pretty nuts.
Yeah.
You can sometimes buy little bits of mirror though.
Yeah, we should try it.
Yeah, you could.
It's doable. It's within our...
Did I buy any? Hard to know how to buy some little doodads.
Yeah. Needs to get cleaned up now though. Hardest thing about monster clay is getting it like nice and perfect. Need to get an ultra waxer. So, oh yeah, thanks again to everyone for tuning in. If you just popped in, we have a contest going to win either a Shelby cap or a candy cane. It's kind of penguin-y.
I can see the penguin. He looks, you know. It reminds me of the Happy Feet penguins. And by that I mean the ones that the Mexican penguins that are played by Robin Williams and Happy Feet.
Oh
He's the
yeah.
macaroni penguin, I think. The like little ones.
Yeah, I miss Robin Williams.
Apparently he had like an
Lewy,
aggressive form of dementia.
Lewy body dementia. Yeah,
Just saying.
that's life. Sucks getting old. The thing, it's weird. The thing I look forward to least about being old is how fast time's gonna pass. Just based on how fast it goes now, it's gonna be like
crazy.
Yeah, you like blink and the day will be over.
I think you're supposed to like appreciate moments and like do new things that like makes time seem longer. Because when you're young, everything's a new experience.
You have to keep changing it up.
Yeah, you gotta keep it up. Keep it fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hola.
Hola. Please buy Penguin a coat. Penguins get eaten by killer whales? Is that what it is that gets them?
Yes.
Or is it polar bears? No, they can outswim polar bears probably. Seals that get eaten by polar bears. Let's make his beak a bit more beaky. He's beaking off, man.
Everything.
Beaking off. What?
Penguins get eaten by everything.
Everything. They've got a pretty big colony. I saw that one. Was it on planet Earth? And they had like a colony that was like 2 million penguins living in one spot or something.
You're gonna have a hard time coming up. Weird how all the animals in Coca-Cola commercials would kill each other.
Yeah. It'd be more realistic if they had like a Coca-Cola Santa Claus and he had like a hunting rifle and he was shooting them all because they were on his property and he needed food for the winter. That seems realistic.
And then it was in a barrel and then you shoot it.
Oh, you put the fish in the barrel and then you shoot them. You already have the fish, but you put them in a barrel and then shoot it. Oh, that's an old one. Let's look at like cleaning up the underside here because it's kind of sloppy. So I'm not actually going to touch it at all. I'm just going to like
heating it,
melt the surface a bit so that it's smooths out. Because it's very like it's not super warm in here right now. If it was maybe like 2 or 3 degrees warmer, it'd probably be easier to work, but whatever. So I gotta take off that corner right there a bit, just to straighten it out. Gosh darn it. Oh, Bobber, what did I tell you about? That boy ain't right. That sounds a little bit more like Jim Raynor.
Who's that?
It's from StarCraft. It was weird. I remember when I used to play StarCraft a lot when I was younger, and StarCraft 2 came out, and then there was like the new Jim Raynor, and I was like, what the hell? That's not Jim Raynor. He's okay though. Take that down a smidge.
Is the front gonna be okay?
Yeah. Under there?
Well, it sticks out pretty good. That's the edge. Like, you don't want it to come too much past where that is, right?
I realize that. I know that this will be above most caps, though. This is, like I said, I'm roughing it in. His beak will change.
Yeah, I just...
Django Fett. His beak is beaking off, man. I messed up one side. I took off just like slightly too much clay under here. So I should bring some up. Gotta get it nice and symmetrical. Is that what people like? Give him some expression. That's kind of fun. Okay, so we got 10 entries. If anyone hasn't entered, here's the form one more time. Oh yeah, starting to look a little penguin ear. I want to make a turtle one day. Maybe like a turtle face though, you know? Just like with its like weird Mitch McConnell like squinty face.
Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club?
Cool. Should I give him like a mohawk on the back?
What are they?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like making him his own thing though. We're just doing another one.
How long does a sculpt take from start to finish? It depends.
Yeah, I mean, for me to like actually finish a sculpt, it'll take like a month or more.
Well, and then there's also when you're first kind of starting, you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make this, and you make it, and you finish it, and then you mold it, and you cast it, and you try and put it on a keyboard, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's just
And
something
then-
not right, and then you have to remake it.
So I mean, the first clacking I did, I made like 3 or 4 times before I kind of like figured out how to like sculpt on it. I mean, you know, there's some things you can remember, like just it's going to be small, and most people like a shallower key, like they don't want it too tall.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're thinking about filling different areas of it, you have to like kind of build up ridges so that you can put the resin in. And these are all things you have to like think of the shape as well as like fitting a character or whatever onto like this, I don't know, tiny space.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Definitely try it. It's cool.
worth a try.
It's like a challenge, but it's hard to say how long does a sculpt take, because you may luck out and like make it good dimensions or like
Depends
We
on.
might have to go back
yeah.
a couple times and like redo it. Like there's this one we're working on, and
Yeah, we've had to redo it like
several times
five
because
times.
it's just not quite.
It's not right.
I mean, I guess it could have been just an artisan if you just want to make one, and
It depends
We're a
on how
little
much of
picky,
a
though,
how much of a
sometimes.
perfection. Well, we're trying to be more perfectionists than we're trying to be perfectionists with our
we'll
work.
always be more, make something better.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, at that point, it's just how many times do you want to make it over or remake, like go over the same spot with your like tools to try to get it right.
But every time that you remake a design, you learn a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think is it Keyforge that does a design 3 times. He'll just do it because each time you kind of figure it out, and then you do it, and then you really do it because you then it's just in your head after that, and you could just do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Keyforge knows his stuff.
I don't know, and then it's just practice because anyone could do it. Anyone could do anything. It's just practice. Frank used to not do any sculpts, right? You had your big fingers.
Yeah, I've got like fat, fumbly sausage fingers
But once
from
you
like
got
trades.
something that you could work with, you're able to make something.
Yeah.
I guess you made crud with Sculpey.
I made crud with Sculpey. That is true.
That's pretty good, right? You like that one?
Yeah. Do we have like a colorful crud that's easier to see? Maybe like a pink one or something. Yeah. See, this one you should be able to see a bit better. The crud. Let's see. Oh, pink's too bright. I need like
Purple?
or the brown. I think the brown one will show up best. But we'll see. Yeah.
Turn them around.
So that's crud. Here's like underneath where his like beard is. So that's one that's going to be coming out on our neck right after we're finished our like molding period. It's kind of fun. Fat Fumbly Sausage Fingers. That's my nickname. Yeah, nice and thick. I mean, he's pretty thick, but he'll be fun. Yeah.
It's not that tall, though.
He's not too bad.
Here, this
He
is
could be worse. What do you got there?
That's an essay one.
Yeah, it's about the same height as an essay row one at his tallest. So,
That's not
yeah.
too bad.
There's some of our tests. We're doing like test runs right now to get ready for molding. So we were just like testing some out. That's why none of these are like nice colors at all. I mean, they're okay, but none of them are fancy.
You may. There's one on your desk, isn't there? That's kind of the blue one.
That one's polished. I like turtles. I like turtles. Cool.
Thank you.
All right, I'm kind of getting hungry now, so yeah, you know, it'd be nice. Well, I don't know if I should talk about it. I've got like some plans in the works for keys down the road. I'm gonna keep it secret actually, so that I can surprise you guys when it's actually ready. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna draw now for the winner, and then we'll call her a day. All right. Winners, I should say. So let RN Jesus bless you, folk. Out there.
Bless you.
All right. Okay, so for the winner of the Shelby is Brian J. King. I know. And the winner of the candy cane is Scapegoat on Reddit. So congrats to you two. I will send you guys both an email, and then we can kind of figure things out from there. Yeah. So, as usual, thanks for tuning in and spending a little bit of time with us.
Hanging out.
As you guys know, well, if you don't know already, we do streams on Thursdays and Sundays. We're just kind of trying to get into it regularly. So if you do want to check in again, I'll probably be screwing around with Pengu over here on the next round. And you guys can see if I've made any progress by then. Hopefully I'll have some modifications. Maybe it'll be looking a little bit cleaner, and we can kind of go from there and see where we go. As usual, we always like to hear suggestions, so feel free to holler at us if you guys have any ideas. And thanks for all your support, and thanks for spending some time with us today. Much appreciated.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, have a great weekend, you guys.